See, what we did in the previous class was different types of primary cells, that is dry cell and mercury cell. Now in today's video we'll be discussing about secondary cell. Secondary cells, there are two examples here, but this separately we'll be doing about corrosion. First we are taking secondary battery example, lead storage battery. Lead storage battery is mainly used in automobiles and inverters. Now here what we use is anode. Anode is lead and cathode is lead which is packed with PbO2. Now you will find that here the oxidation state is 0. Here it is plus 4. The stable oxidation state for lead is 2. In either case it is aiming to achieve 2. So how you will remember that is Pb, it is forming PbSO4. Acid is also there in that is sulfuric acid. So Pb forming PbSO4. Before that you keep in mind this is anode. Anode means loss of electron. So 2 electrons you will write on the right hand side plus 2 electrons. So 2 negative charges have come here means 2 sulfate, and then now to compensate we will get PbSO4. The right hand side, that is cathode, we were taking PbO2. PbO2 is achieving PbSO4, that is plus 2 oxidation state. That is cathode means gain of electron. So 2 electrons it will gain. So 2 electrons gained. Now sulfate was there here. So sulfate we wrote here. Put together now you have 4 negative charges. To compensate 4 negative we are adding 4H plus. 4H plus, now water will be added to balance hydrogen and oxygen. If I combine these two equations, anode and cathode, you will get this as the overall equation. This is the equation used when it is in use, that is discharging. The cell is discharging. Now this type is secondary cell. Secondary cell means which can be recharged again. Recharged again means you can reverse the reaction. So when we connect it, the whole reaction will be reversed. Now in recharging, you will write these two. Of course, this also will be 2. No, this is balanced. I think this should be 2 here and 2 water. That of course we can balance it. Okay, so the whole reaction will be reversed. Reversed means PbSO4 plus 2 water, and these will be the products. Whole reaction you will reverse. It's a very important question which can be asked in board exam. Write the reactions involved for lead storage battery when it is in use, when it is recharging. So this is in use, recharging will be reversed. Second type of battery, second example of secondary battery, fuel cell. Now fuel cells, any fuel can be there. You can take hydrogen fuel or hydrocarbons as the fuel. Fuel cell means basically we are burning them. So they are undergoing combustion. So when they are undergoing combustion, energy will be liberated. So if you are using hydrogen, it is very effective. This particular type of cell was used in Apollo space program, because in this the water is the product that can be used even for drinking purpose. Moreover, so much energy is evolved in it that can be utilized. Now again, it's easy to remember the equations. Cathode, we are using oxygen. At cathode, reduction, so gain of electron. 4 negative if you write. 4 negative means that side also negative, 4 OH minus. Now compensate O and H by adding water. Same way here, anode. Anode is hydrogen. This is undergoing oxidation. Hydrogen is undergoing oxidation. So remember, hydrogen will be at anode and oxygen will be at cathode. This is undergoing oxidation means loss of electron, 4 electrons. 4 negative this side means 4 OH minus this side. 4 OH minus this side means to balance we will compensate with water. So overall, when we add up the equation, this is the final equation for fuel cell. Okay, so we need to do only with reference to hydrogen fuel, no other fuel. Another topic, that is the last topic of electrochemistry, that is corrosion. When I talk about corrosion, what comes to your mind is eating up away of the metal in the presence of the atmospheric gases, moisture, maybe even carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, these gases are there. They cause corrosion along with moisture and oxygen. Now what exactly happens in corrosion is the metal which is undergoing corrosion always acts as anode. See, like rusting of iron or copper, over the period of time it turns greenish in color, or even silver turns black in color. That is example of corrosion. So this metal will be acting as anode. They will be undergoing oxidation. So atmospheric carbon dioxide reacts with moisture present and forms carbonic acid. So carbonic acid, though it's a weak acid, of course I have written reversible arrow. It will form H plus and carbonate ion. H plus ion means slightly acidic. This H plus will help in undergoing, this will help oxygen in undergoing reduction. So this H plus, oxygen will undergo reduction, that is air oxygen will undergo reduction. It will form water. Metal itself is undergoing oxidation, that is iron is undergoing oxidation forming ferrous ion, Fe2 plus ion. Now this H plus is basically carrying out reduction of oxygen. If H plus concentration is reduced, the reduction of oxygen will not occur. So if this is reduced means we are trying to make the solution alkaline. So what I want to say is, in alkaline medium the corrosion cannot occur easily. Alkaline medium means less of H plus. If H plus is less, the second reaction cannot occur. This cannot occur. Therefore, corrosion will not be very effective in the alkaline medium. This is again a reason question asked. It is a reason question asked that in alkaline media why it is not able to occur. Corrosion is not able to occur. Now when we add up these two equations, we can cancel out electrons. We will be left over with this. So this is the final equation that is there in rusting. Finally, Fe2 plus will exist as, if we are talking about iron, it will form rust. Rust formula is what? Fe2O3 dot XH2. Means ferrous will again have a tendency to form ferric, which is most stable oxidation state of Fe. Now here these are the certain conditions which which will determine how much corrosion will occur. Reactivity of the metal, how reactive the metal is. Impurity, if impurity is there, corrosion will occur. Pure metals do not corrode. Air, moisture, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, they help in the corrosion. They increase the rate of corrosion. Electrolyte, if suppose saline water is water itself, pure water is not a good conductor of electricity. If it is saline water, it is good conductor of electricity. So if some salt is there in it, the current pass will be more. So the rate of the reaction will be fast. Corrosion will occur to the greater extent. Is it clear till here? Okay. The next we will be talking about numericals of this electrochemistry chapter.